Today in the shop, or should I say kitchen, we're going to build some pendant lights. And we're going to start with lights from Lowe's. Yeah, they're not the best looking lights, but they're $64.99. And that sure beats paying $500 for a single pendant light for my kitchen. So let's blast off this chrome coating and get started. Once blasting is complete, I check over each item to make sure the finish is nice and uniform. This will make it easier later when we put a patina on it. To dress up the center section, the seam where the lampshade meets the socket holder, I'm going to create a little ring using my lathe and a knurling tool. Once parted, it looks something like this. And just like the shade, I'll blast and put a patina on it later. This $6 bundt cake pan will form the shade. It's a really close fit to my lampshade, so I chose it, and for the price. I could buy a couple of them if I made a mistake. Using a cut-off disc, I marked out the edge and cut along this line here. Once separated, I checked the fit with the lampshade. I really like this look, and I really like the rolled edge on the pan. I'm going to drill 4 holes in the bottom of the pan here. So I'll mark and punch each location of the hole. Then using a drill, I'll drill a small hole. I bought several of these knurled knobs from KBC Tools. They were only a couple dollars each, and I'm using a little bit of red Loctite to hold them onto the bolt. Once set, I'll cut the end of the bolt off, feed it through the holes we just drilled, and put a nut on the back end to fasten it. The socket holder is then drilled out to the same size bolt we just saw. I'm going to put 2 knurled nuts on this socket holder as well. And let's check the fit. Needs a little bit of adjustment. And once adjusted, I can screw the knurled nut in. I'll Loctite this on later. Using a red Scotch-Brite, I scrub down all the sandblasted surfaces. And to obtain a nice dark gray gunmetal finish, I use some gun bluing. I use it straight out of the bottle and wash it off with warm water once I evenly coat it on. It'll take 2 coats, and then I scrub it down once again with the red Scotch-Brite. And to keep it from rusting, I'll use some paste wax to seal in the patina. Next, I glue on the ring we made earlier on the lathe. I'm using 2-part epoxy to hold it in place, being careful not to get it into the finish. For the glass, I bought these cheap picture frames at the dollar store. I'll take them apart and just use the glass portion. By tracing around the shade, I'm ensuring that it's the correct size and shape to fit inside the diffuser. Using a glass cutter, I part off the excess material as close as I can get it to the line without going inside. I then follow up with a stained glass grinder, and I try to get as close to the inside of that black line as possible for a tight fit. And once I'm happy with that, I give it a blasting in my cabinet. Here it is, going into place with a little silicone to hold it. Not bad for a cake pan, eh? And once again, here we are with the finished pendant light. I hope you enjoyed this build video, and please subscribe to my channel for upcoming builds just like this.